that back up. We need back up immediately.
Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to our Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your Star Vara Commander, Miss Marnita Casa. I'm going to be your humble hostess for this evening. Now, there's one thing that I do like to say, and that's we totally understand there are so many different things that you could be doing with your time right now, and that the nighttime is the right time for family and for preparation of the next day. So the fact that you guys decided to come on out and hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So again, welcome. Now, our presenter has a lot of wonderful information ready for us. So we're going to just jump right into it. Now, thank you again for coming to our Vara Dark Fusion Technology presentation. It is my honor and my pleasure to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out, share this information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Costa, for that introduction, and welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. I promise you, we're going to keep this short and sweet. I know we're in the middle of the playoffs. We thought the Detroit game was over with, and then in the flash of an eye, the 49ers just scored twice to make a game out of it. So I promise you, we will be finished before the game is out. So you don't miss what how it ends. So welcome. My name is Brandon Ivy. As Ms. Casa said, I am the CEO and founder of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto education for a living. And I'm also a vice admiral with Vara. We have been with this project now for a little more than a year, and we are just getting started. In fact, this is going to be a very big week. We have a huge showcase this coming Tuesday morning that's going to be laying out the roadmap fusion technology through 2020. Exactly is Vara. What is that all about? Well, Vara is a product suite that we are able to bring all of the projects and technologies and new plans and businesses that's going to be utilizing what we call legitimate, original, and the very first blockchain, which is Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin has been locked up for a long time because you don't have scalability on it. You don't have the ability to build on top of it, and it's just used for transactions of Bitcoin. So if you're a business, you would literally need to use the other altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, and the other layer that offer layer 2 scalable solutions. Well, this company has figured out how to do that, and they're doing it through showing you proof of work. And the first proof of work is the first product that we're coming out with. But before I get into that, as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for education, entertainment, and training purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. There is absolutely no guarantee of earnings directly stated or implied outside of the hard work you put in and the products that we sell. But Vara wants to give you a seat at a $1 trillion table. If you have been paying attention to crypto news lately, it's not even just crypto news, but financial news. This past week, we've had the largest businesses, financial businesses in the world, all applied for Bitcoin ETFs, and they got approved and they came online, unlocking trillions of dollars to be able to flood into this marketplace. The entire crypto world is moving into what we call mass adoption because of Web3. And everybody, whether you like it or not, will be involved in this one way or another. But what we've been able to do is unlock the untapped potential of the world's biggest blockchain with Vara. Our technology is connecting consumers. And who are our consumers? Well, we've got three main ones. First, gamers. There's almost 1 billion people around the world playing games every single month. Fortnite has more than 140 million people playing games, and 80% of them are spending money every month. Just yesterday, my son came to me again, $20 he wanted for Fortnite. These kids are spending anywhere between $20 to $600 a month playing games. Fortnite generated more than 120 billion, I'm sorry, not 120, $24 billion in revenue. 24 billion. What we're able to do is move just from the pay to play model, but to the play to earn model. How would you, as a gamer, like to get paid playing video games? Then we also are appealing to our ambassadors, individuals who not only want to share this opportunity around the world, but also to be able to earn staking rewards and become validators to this entire network, because the only way we can move in a digital environment to a play to earn model is by using Web3 crypto technology, and not somebody else's technology, but technology that we developed. We're also offering services to entrepreneurs. We have software as a service for fintech companies who realize what happened in the 90s. One of the biggest technology that hit in the 90s was the internet. And if you were a business, you had to move your business model to adapt this new form of communication and networking with the internet, because if you didn't, you would have ended up like Blockbuster Video. You want to be Netflix. This time around, we are seeing the future of the internet, only this technology is even bigger than the internet. So every single business out there, if they want to be viable and competitive in the future, they have to be using this technology. But in the beginning stages, they don't know how to develop all of that yet or create their own blockchain. But what if there was a company that already offered the services to allow your business to be able to be tokenized, create smart contracts, and be integrated on the blockchain? Not just any blockchain, but the biggest one out there, which is Bitcoin. So we offer software as a service solutions. The first product that we've come out to market is Vara. This is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game that is our first proof of work of our technology. This is not just what's coming in the future. It's already out right now in beta for us to play. We have our first software as a service company, fintech company, that has already been out for a while, Ultra Fair Gaming Network, that has partnered with us to use our technology to create their own token and to be able to have their own smart contracts. And then we offered another project called Yield Pro. And Yield Pro is for those of you who want to be able to earn passive income. You want to be able to let your portfolio and your tokens work in your favor. We have that as well. Let's talk about the first product. Vara is a metaverse game. Our metaverse is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology. MMO means massively multiplayer online game where you're in a world with hundreds, if not thousands of people at the same time. You should watch a movie called Ready Player One. That'll give you a good idea of just not what the future of gaming is going to be, but of socializing and the internet. We want to empower people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, says the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. Oops. There we go. But how are you going to access this world? Are you going to access this world with just your laptop or PC? Well, you can. But you'll also be able to access this world with your PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, VR headset. And even if you say, well, Brendan, I'm not a gamer, do you have a cell phone? Because we're launching mobile first. Everybody has a cell phone. I just got finished playing it right now. In fact, in our beta, I'm ranked #1. Everybody has a cell phone. So we have a mobile first, and our technology allows us to be able to participate with each other regardless of what platform you're using at the same time. Let me give you a sneak peek of what our Vara game actually looks like, Vara. Take a look.
Send it back up. We need backup immediately.
Like I said, that is not a game that is coming. That part is already here. We have our Battle Royale, which is an epic mobile-first, massively multiplayer space combat Battle Royale, the first game offering within the expansive Vara game universe. Engage in a thrilling multiplayer battle set against stunning interstellar backdrops and earn rewards that hold real-world value while enjoying superb gameplay loops where the action never stops. In this Battle Royale, you can go to your app store right now. Well, it's a little different for iPhone, but go to the App Store, type in Vara. You can download the app, and if you are a Vara ambassador, you log in with your own credentials, and you'll be able to play the game right now. We're in beta, we're testing it out, but because we're testing it out, they want to reward us. They're giving away $1 million worth of Vara credits to all of those who are out in beta right now. That's why I said I'm number one right now. I don't leave money on the table. Oops. Ultra Fair, another business that we didn't create, but they decided to use our technology to tokenize themselves and to be on the blockchain, called Ultra Fair, free to play fantasy sports games. Let me actually just show you what Ultra Fair is. Take a look. All right, with Ultra Fair, this is a multi-sport application boasting over 100 sports leagues. The next product we launched was called Yield Pro. And Yield Pro, where you unlock the power of Yield Pro as you effortlessly oversee your staked tokens, activate an access plan or a product top-up, and watch your token allocation seamlessly integrate into Yield Pro's cutting-edge validation staking framework. The components of Yield Pro allow you to have low, medium to high risk tokens to be able to generate annual yielding that is BaFin compliant, which is like the SEC version in Europe, and is underwritten by one of the largest banks in Europe called Societe Generale. This is our passive side of earning in our business. But the reason why I am here is not because of all of that. That's all great. But I came out of retirement, and I've been in this networking industry for 25 years. And I came out of retirement because of this technology. The technology Fusion One, revolutionary new Bitcoin ecosystem. Fusion One is laying the foundation on which the future of Bitcoin will be built. Built on SCL smart contract language, Fusion One strategically targets key industries and creates tailored products unlocking the Bitcoin blockchain ecosystem. That's the key. Bitcoin. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. With our simple contract language smart contract protocol, we want to revolutionize smart contracts and enable asset tokenization that's going to allow us to solve three main problems. One, we're now able to settle our transactions in milliseconds instead of minutes. Number two, we're able to scale on the Bitcoin network for the first time ever. And number three, we're bringing the cost down of transactions to 0.0002 cents per transaction. Our technology brings a 98.72% reduction in server costs. For example, the cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users using Dark Fusion technology. Now, how are you going to access this world? Well, get back to the person who invited you. They're going to give you a link to sign up, and there's no cost to sign up and be a part of our ambassador portal. From there, you can select which access plan you want to activate. So you're going to select your plan. You want to complete the KYC verification and agree to AML terms. Everything this company does wants to be 100% as compliant as possible in every jurisdiction around the world. This is a global business. So based on your region, you're going to see different plans because for some regions, they may not allow it, and others they do. So for here in the US, we have Access Plan 1 for $120 all the way to our Pro Elite for $3,500. And what are you getting? Well, you're getting usable items to be able to use, trade, and sell inside of the Vara world. For example, we're going to be getting, at least if you're the Pro Elite, 25 drop vaults. These are special, unique rewards that you can earn in the game, but they're rare items. So you might have 1 million people running around, but only 1 out of every 50,000 has a certain drop. Now you can use it, sell it, save it, whatever you want to do with it. Also unique spaceship skins and Vara game credits to be able to use inside of that world. Also fair game credits from the Ultra Fair network, and any business that partners with us and they get tokenized, we'll have access to their credits first before anybody else. But the best of all is the access keys. The access keys is everything. This is where you can make some real good money on a passive level. And I'll talk more about the access keys in a moment. But in our compensation plan, we have 3 main components. One, for those of you who want to share this opportunity with others, and that is optional. You don't have to share to make money. We make money by selling the product. But if you do share, you can build a sales organization. Binary commission, where ambassadors can earn a commission based on the sales generated by their sales organizations. We also have pool incentives based on you getting promoted by building yourself an organization. You're going to be able to be in more pools that have an incentive program with residual income opportunities where you're sharing a percentage of all the revenue. And additional sales that we have enhancing and your earning potential, creating a sustainable ecosystem where every Vara ambassador thrives. Now let's talk about those access keys. This is an innovative feature that empowers Vara ambassadors to not only contribute to the ecosystem's growth, but also benefit from the program's success. Let's go back to Fortnite, for example, that my son is playing right now. I hear him in there. Fortnite, $24 billion. Did they share that with any of their influencers and ambassadors? What if they share 33% of that back to their influencer ambassadors? They not, but Vara will. Vara is taking 33% of all revenue generated from all of our subscription sales, putting it aside for a pool specifically for those members who own access keys. And what is access keys? Well, think of nodes. Nodes are used to validate transactions on a network, a blockchain network. Well, our access keys are the ones that's validating all the transactions that's happening in the digital space of our Web3 in our metaverse, our multiverse. See, our players will be spending money, real world money, to buy our game bonds in the system. And Vara is taking a percentage of that and putting it aside for everyone who has an access key. The only problem is there's only 25,000 available. This is rare. It does give you passive income annuity, high yield potential, and is also a fully tradable asset. You can hold the key, sell it, trade it, or earn from it. That's completely up to you, but I would highly suggest you want to get your hands on as many access keys as you can. There was another game project out there called Gala. Gala Games came out a couple of years ago. Their nodes came out at $500 a piece. Do you know what they're worth today? More than $100,000 a piece. Now, there's no guarantee that's what our access keys are going to do. Probably not. But I know it's going to be higher than it is right now at the cost. And for the $3,500, you get access to 2 of them. But the question is this something that you can do? And the answer is yes. Anybody can do this. If you're a gamer, how would you like to get paid playing video games? If you say, I'm not a gamer, Brandon, my kids and grandkids do that. If you're not a gamer, how would you like to get paid from somebody else playing video games? What if you're a networker? You'll say, can you make money sharing this? Well, I made more than 6 figures last year. And nobody even knows who we are. We haven't gone viral yet. And the person who's going to make the most money in this business hasn't even joined yet. They don't even know we exist, and they probably won't speak English. But then you've got the person that's also me, because I fit in every of these categories. You got the person that says, I'm into crypto. Let me tell you something about crypto. You're not going to get rich by trying to purchase crypto tokens and wait for them to go up in value. You have to think bigger than that. The biggest companies in the world today are using the internet, but they weren't around before the internet came about, or they figured out how to adopt themselves. The biggest companies in the future are going to be the ones that are adapting or creating blockchain-based technology and services for their consumers, which is why BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton, and all the others are moving fast, and every single bank on the planet, into the crypto space. And when I see that, I see, okay, how can I be involved in those companies? I want to find a company that is going to create a product that not everybody wants, but everybody is going to need, whether they like it or not. And the one blockchain that the SEC is not going after, that they don't consider a security, is Bitcoin. The one blockchain that has the most money locked up, almost $1 trillion worth, is Bitcoin. We've seen the success of Ethereum using their contract language, EVM and Solidity. But what if that was happening on the Bitcoin network? And what if we were the first to do it and the first to bring it to market? That's where we sit right now. That's why I came out of retirement, and that's why I'm looking forward to 2024 and also the update on Tuesday as for the roadmap for the rest of this year. So with that, you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're in, great. Let's get you signed up. Let's get you plugged into our ecosystem. After all of the announcements this week, I will be modifying my presentation again. So I will be including fast start training and also the compensation plan in details. I'm going to get back to that because we're about to blow up. So with that, thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm going to play a video that shows who are the people behind this project. Are they some made up name and people that are off in Dubai somewhere that you never see? No, we work with them every day, and you'll be able to see them on Tuesday. So here's the team. With that, let's get back to the football game. I see that the 49ers just kicked the field goal. They're up 27-24. We got 7 minutes left. I told you I'd have you out here soon. And I'm doing another presentation in less than 24 hours from now. Tomorrow, it'll be our international presentation at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So if this is your first time seeing it tonight, I invite you to come back tomorrow and see it again and soak it in and invite some people with you so that they can see it also. It will be the last presentation I do like this until after the update call on Tuesday. So with that, take care, everybody. Bitcoin Brandon out. Thank you, Ms. Casa, for entering us, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I am a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't do coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The star of our universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersov, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year, and I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London, and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world. But I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.